What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and Jasmine from the Jasmine brand is here.
Yes.
And New Mano is here.
Yep.
Yes, and let's talk about this show, The Idol. Okay, that's on HBO, the Weeknd show.
Right.
That he actually does it. One of the creators of Euphoria as well.
I love Euphoria, by the way.
Okay, do you love The Idol?
I've only watched like half an episode with you, Angela. You've been following this show pretty closely.
Well, there was a lot of controversy even before this show started. Remember, Rolling Stone did this whole thing about toxicity and what was happening behind the scenes, and then The Weeknd responded to that. Well, in a new interview with Variety, he said that The Weeknd said the Idols team took an experimental approach to the story, and when asked if he was feeling discouraged by all of the negative responses, because he does executive produce and he also co-created the show, he said, no, that was very much expected. We're playing with genres with this show. We're doing exactly what we wanted to do, and none of this is a surprise. He said it's almost educational that this is what comes with being incredibly famous. You're surrounded by people who you're not sure what their true intentions are. Even if it seems like they're good, you just never know. He said nothing is worse than a yes man, especially when you have a bunch of yes men around you. And when you see a character like Nikki, who is the main character, it's her record label executive, who's not a yes man. She might seem like a bad person, but then you kind of like her for being honest. So it's a very complicated situation. And so, yeah, I mean, there's just been a lot of talk about this show.
I liked it, though.
You liked it?
I watched the first episode.
Okay.
I didn't get past the first episode, but it was all right.
I'm not surprised that The Weeknd is okay with criticism because he's been in this business for a while. Not the TV and film business. So, but he's used to, controversy. He's used to having, people say things that, are not complimentary. So,
but I feel like he also gets a lot of praise.
Oh, really?
In general. People love The Weeknd.
Okay. Yeah, he's popular. He sells a lot. Yeah,
but
he does weird. So he does different things. I'll say that sometimes.
Yeah, but to hear what people are saying about this, and they've also been talking about his acting abilities.
But I feel like he said that was kind of intentional, like the acting in terms of like.
But look, the good thing is, even if it's not, you can say it is.
Well, we're also talking about it. We're talking about it.
And look, the show is really popular on YouTube. They said it's like the #1 show when you watch for YouTube.
And Mano loves it.
I didn't say I loved it.
He saw one episode.
I saw one episode. I think it's humorous. The show is humorous.
Is it supposed to be?
Yes.
Funny? Okay.
Yes.
All right. I don't know.
Yeah, and I do want to say I think that Lily Rose Depp, who is Johnny Depp's daughter, she does a good job.
I didn't know who she was.
Yeah. Yeah, so she does a pretty good job. And that's not an easy role for her to have to play. It's very open. But they said in real life she's like that.
Okay. So since she just.
No, I mean like open, not like that character.
Playing like that.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, now Donna Summers, speaking of which, because I was also watching her documentary, which is on Max, HBO Max.
I watched it too. I watched like the half of it.
Right, and they're going to be auctioning off her prized possessions. If you watch the documentary, you know that her daughter was very involved with the telling of the story. She was talking to people to know, what people had to say about her mom. And so they said it's better to be shared and to be out in the world than stuck in a closet somewhere. That's what Donna Summers' kids are saying as far as why they're auctioning off some of her items. They said it's really fun to be able to share these with people because it's such a great accomplishment. So you can get her handwritten lyrics, custom gowns, Billboard Disco Awards, gold record plaques, diamond necklaces, unused concert tickets, American Music Awards, and even her Grammy nomination certificate for She Works Hard for the Money. They're all available for purchase, and the bidding is as low as $200. And she's an icon.
She works hard for the money. What's your favorite?
That's not her.
Is not?
She works
hard
for
it is.
Yeah,
they're auctioning off some of those, the Grammy nomination certificate.
What's the name of the documentary?
I think the Donna Summer I can't remember the name of it. But if you look on HBO Max, it just says Donna. You see her face,
It was good.
on there. Yeah.
Do you have a favorite Donna Summer song?
I like the I Feel Love. Is that what it's called?
What was the song we were singing the other night?
I feel love. But it was, and even her talking about why she wrote that song and how it even happened is a really interesting story.
I like that one. Do that again.
That's what we were just saying.
And another thing
for me.
about Donna Summer, and they talk about this too on the documentary, is how a lot of what she does was very performance-based. And so she gets into the character when she does a song. It's not necessarily her. So it's kind of like the telling of a story, like a play. It's very theatrical. So when you hear some of those songs, turn off the lights, sweet darling.
Okay, it's not.
Tonight is all. Or Last Dance.
That's Last Dance.
That was like the last song at the end of the night. Romance tonight.
You really hyped though, like you really.
Okay, sorry.
Well, we want to make y'all want to watch that. All right, well, that is your Yee Tea, and when we come back, we have About Last Night. That's where we discuss what we did last night. It's Way Up with Angela Yee.